So now it's time to get our hands dirty. And as you can see, it's not sticking that bad to my hands. I really hate when anything sticks to my hands like this. But as long as you have the proper amount of flour and the proper amount of water, usually it's not too bad. But sometimes it can be really, really a mess. Now probably, technically, you're supposed to put this out on a surface. You're supposed to put this out on a big wooden board, or, you know, I do all of mine right here in this bowl because I don't like making a mess. You know, you're already going to make a mess anyway with flour. So to me, I don't know. I just can't stand the thought of sprinkling flour out and making a bigger mess than I have to. Now right now I'm going to go ahead and add this bacon that I cut up. And again, I have no idea if this is going to be a bad thing, if this is going to mess up the bread or not, but I'm taking that chance. So that's just me. You know, if you already know how to make bread and you know I'm making a mistake, then obviously you don't want to do that. But I just want to try to get the bacon flavor into the bread really, really nice. So I will continue doing this, and then we will come to the next step in just a second. Okay guys, the bacon is, some of it is inside the dough, and I'm okay, you know, I'm okay with it not all of it being in there. That's fine. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to we're going to coat this dough ball with some olive oil, and then we are going to let it set for an hour, and it should rise. It should double in size, and if it don't, you know, it's no worries. Sometimes your yeast may not be quite as good as what it should be, but it still will, you know, sometimes people freak out over the little things. You know, you don't have to freak out about, when you're making bread, it'll still turn out good. Sometimes it'll be perfect, sometimes it will not be quite so perfect. But I'm just going to take this bacon and just kind of stick it on there. A lot of the bacon is inside the dough, so that's cool. So again, you know, if this messes the bread up as far as rising, oh well. It'll still rise some. It'll still taste great. I'm not going to be all picky about it. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we are going to cover this up, and we're going to be real quiet. We're going to let it rest for about an hour, and then I'll let you know what's next. Okay guys, what's up? Now what I'm going to do is, it has risen just a little bit, nothing major, but a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to oil this bread pan, and we're going to put the dough down in this pan and allow it to rise for like 30 more minutes. I don't think it's going to rise that much more. It may, but anyway. So got that nice and oiled up. So we'll take this and put it in here. Make sure we get all of our little pieces of bacon. And just kind of see if we can't kind of shape this out a little bit. Kind of flatten it out just a tiny bit. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice. It's done. Okay, just like that. I guess. I'm no expert really. I just know it tastes good. That's all I care about. Okay, now what I'm going to do is wash my hands real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle. I'm going to go ahead and put some, oh shoot, I'm sorry, you couldn't even see it. I'm going to go ahead and put some garlic powder with parsley. Go ahead and kind of sprinkle some of this on top of it. Actually, I'm trying to be careful. I don't want too much. Just kind of let it fall down into the bottom too. And oh yeah, that's going to be really nice. God, I'm getting hungry already. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and preheat the oven to 350. And I'm going to let this set. I'm going to let this set for another 30 minutes. One thing that you always want to keep in mind when you're making bread is you always want to be patient. You always got to have a little bit of patience with bread. And that's one thing that I have lacked in my life is patience. But bread kind of teaches you patience, I guess. So I'm going to cover this up for probably around another 30 minutes. And then we will throw it in the oven and voila, then it'll be done. So I will catch you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, I've got my oven preheated at 350. I think if I wanted to, probably this bread would probably go ahead and rise some more. But remember I was talking about patience a while ago? Yeah. But anyway, I have let it sit out for probably another, it's been probably good 40 minutes or so. So anyway, Matthew's going to be home in a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put some cheese. I'm going to go ahead and put some cheese on here. And while it's baking, it will probably rise a little bit more. But so far, I'm very pleased with this. I think this is really going to be excellent bread. And I will probably end up making some of this for Janet for Valentine's Day. This is technically this is the 13th. So I know I said Happy Valentine's Day. You guys will be viewing this on Valentine's Day. But I will probably, depending on how this turns out, which I think it's going to turn out really nice, I'm probably going to go ahead and make her some for Valentine's Day as well. So anyway guys, let's throw this in the oven. And there we go. And we need to put it in here for probably like 30 minutes. It may take longer than that, but we'll see. Okay guys, I just took it out of the oven. I think it's perfect really. So I am going to put it on a plate and then I'll let you see what it looks like. Okay guys, I'm going to take the bread and see if I can't. Again, I'm no expert at this, so oh well, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm doing something wrong. So, let's see what we got here. It's extremely hot. I probably should not even be, I probably should be letting it cool. But since how I don't have much patience, let's see what we got here. Yeah, it is extremely hot. And there you go. Nice, fresh, hot bread. And I'm going to go ahead and cut just a little bit off, because I know Maddie is wanting some. I'm wanting some as well. As you can see, I am no expert when it comes to cutting. If I would have I should have let this cool down. That would have been the smart thing to do. But seeing how I don't have much patience, I had to go ahead and cut into it now. But anyway, got a little bit of butter here. Give this a nice taste test here. Let's see what we got. Excellent bread. And this is your Happy Valentine's bread. So we will catch you guys later. I got some eating to do. It's really good. See you guys later.